when I first started in the business, I remember my broker at the time told me, look, real estate's feast or famine. Make sure you budget really well. You're going to have great months and you're going to have bad months. And honestly, for the first probably 8 years, that's pretty much what I had. It was really great sometimes, and then at other times it was pretty dried up. And I went that way for a while until I kind of just thought to myself, like, why does it have to be this way? Like other businesses aren't that cyclical, to where month on, month off, month. And I just got over not having an abundance. And what I want you to understand is you normally are not closing deals every month because you're not prospecting every month. The analogy I like to use is that of a farmer. It would be pretty ridiculous if I came to you and said, as a farmer, and said, yeah, like this spring I don't have any crops. Like, normally I plant my corn seed in the summer, and now, come fall, I'm supposed to have this huge harvest, and I don't have anything. And then you ask me why, and I say, well, I was so busy with my corn from the previous season. I was packaging it and wrapping up and, making sure it looked all good to sell. I was so busy doing that I didn't plant anything for the next season. And now I'm out of corn, and I'm out down on my luck. Can I borrow $20? Right. And, that would be strange, because a farmer should always be planting seeds for the next season. And, regardless of whether or not you're busy or not, you should always be working on what you're doing in 2 to 3 months from now. We call it pipeline. We call it, the flow of your business. But you should be focusing on today where your money's going to be coming in 2 to 3 months. And so regardless of how busy you are, what you need to be doing is setting an appointment for yourself to sit down in your CRM and do your lead follow-up. And the way that that's going to work is you're going to schedule a time. And if somebody wants to kind of meet with you during the time that you're supposed to be doing your lead follow-up, then try to keep your own appointment. Say, is there another time that might work? If it's a client that can only look at homes during the time that you normally do your lead follow-up, then yeah, you can skip lead follow-up that day. But make that the exception, not the rule. The other thing I want you to understand is not only should you be setting an appointment for yourself to do your lead follow-up, but you should be doing your lead follow-up at a time that is convenient for the lead. So for example, you should be doing lead follow-up when the likelihood of the person that you're calling is going to pick up. Morning and evening and weekends should be the time that you're calling. If you're only calling from 10 a.m. to 11 and you're mad because nobody's answering and none of these leads are working out, well, might I suggest calling at a time that people actually answer, right? I mean, it would be ridiculous if I was calling my leads from 3 to 5 a.m., right? I mean, that would be like, what's wrong with this agent? Like, why is he doing that? Because nobody's answering. And if I came to you and said, nobody's answering these leads stink. And you say, well, when are you calling them? Oh, 3 to 5 a.m. It would be obvious that I'm making a mistake. But I think some of you are calling in the middle of the day because it's convenient for you. But the flip side of that is it's not working for the leads that you're calling. And so you need to schedule those appointments to call, and you need to do it at times, maybe 3 nights a week, maybe 2 mornings a week. It doesn't have to be overly, laborious on you. It's just something that you need to work into your business. So feast or famine in real estate, it's a myth. You don't have to function that way, but you do have to be consistent in your follow-up. And this is not rocket science. You're not selling vacuum cleaners. People want a home. And Ylopo is bringing people to you that want to buy or sell a home. And so take advantage of it. And I hope this short snippet on your pipeline helps to build your business, because I know it's helped mine.